Greetings, YouTube. Here's the deal with videos like this. Sometimes when you talk about bugs in the game or the delaying of fixing anti-player bugs, there are people who are like, who cares? Just be thankful that the game works and shut up. Well, here's the reason why I make these videos from time to time. What we have seen in the past year especially is a reinforcement of the fact that when players report bugs that cost them units, that cost them health potions, that cost them revives, that cost them cash, Kabam tells the player that they will look into it, but pretty much puts it at the low priority end. It's not that they won't get to it eventually, but it's that it could take months and months and months and months. But if somebody, squealer reports that something in the community is helping a player more than it should. I don't care if it's a revive on a path in a certain chapter of a certain act, or if it's a champion that's doing extra damage. Kabam will do an emergency maintenance if they have to, and they will patch it up so that they do their best to make sure that they don't lose any money. Now, I get that perspective from a for-profit standpoint for a company, but when they put the player might benefit emergency at the top of the priority list, and we're benefiting huge from something, we're going to put it at the lowest end of the priority list, it just leaves a lot of players burnt out and frustrated. And so for the past month, really since the beginning of August, I've been sent 3 different threads, which I haven't discussed, but I just feel like it's time because people have been asking me who have sent it to me, Prof, why aren't you talking about this? Has Kabam gotten to you? Do you now work for them? No, I do not. I am still an American, not a Canadian. I do love maple syrup, though. But this one is just one of them, and it's the Fix Backdraft Intercepts already thread, because as this is the most efficient post I've ever seen on the forums, you see the title, and he goes, still broken, and that's it. And then you have a bunch of people who are, of course, confirming this. Yep, still broken. It's annoying as well. I'm on the verge of quitting this game because of the lack of response to us proves it's not on their list of fixes right now. And that's what I'm saying about this video. Don't get overly into the idea that, we're just complaining about more bugs. It's the fact that Kabam has urgency only at times when it comes to their pocketbook, but not to help the players enjoy their game more. And there is a fallout from that, and the fallout is that players just get sick of not being able to depend on the company that makes the game. And on top of that, as I've said before, even in the She-Hulk video, you form trust issues that may or may not actually bleed over into real life relationships, because you just know when you get your excitement and you really invest yourself into something, there's a chance that it can go away, and it can be like the stroke of midnight for Cinderella. Can't confirm, still broken. This one is so bad too, and I don't see any acknowledgement from Kabam at all for this. I'm happy to get the video. Is that what's holding this one up for 6 months? So hitting into block, then backing away is still broken. Block backdraft intercepts are still broken. Still broken. Failed backdrafts. Just fixed this already. Blah, blah, blah. And it just keeps going down and down, days and weeks, and you'll notice that there is not a Kabam representative on this thread. There is just people talking about how, yep, they've seen it. It's broken. 6 months ago, wouldn't have done that. And this is just one of 3 threads that's been sent to me. I'm just not going to go over each thread and make this a 20-minute video because, quite frankly, I think that is an irresponsible use of my subscribers' and viewers' time. But this is the pattern, right? The pattern is that we have so many users, as you can see in front of you, who are reporting the same problem with proof, right? This is not conspiracy theory 101. This is not clickbait 101 or exaggeration. It's just, hey, this was uploaded on the 8th of May, and it's still no fix. Keep in mind, next week is, of course, September. And they ask, hey, if there's a bug, send us proof, and we'll get on it. Sent proof, months of statements, still nothing. Kabam likes to say that they operate in facts, and that YouTubers like myself, when we make videos like this, operate in fiction, and that we're being irresponsible with the public platform that we serve because one, we're making them look bad, but two, we don't know the full story. Objectively, I don't know what there is to debate about something like this. When you have player after player from probably all over the globe reporting the same problem for months, and they can't get so much as a response, and yet if something ever seems to be pro-player, it's fixed immediately, it just has the ramifications of burnout in the player base. And that's unfortunate, because I still always like to say this, no matter how frustrating the bugs are, I love playing this game. I play it every day. I have now played this game for almost 4 years. I went to undergrad college for 5 years, and I did my master's degree in 2 years. So there might be a point in the next 3 or 4 years, assuming this game still exists, that I will have committed to this game longer than I committed to higher education, which is astounding to me. Never thought that would happen. But in the meantime, when things like this occur, you're just burning out a player base that has been burned time and time and time again. And if they even just did the standard Kabam response of, hey, thanks for letting us know, we're still looking into this, we have not forgotten about you, that's better than nothing. But when you don't even get that, there's no transparency. It feels like they don't care. And when you're losing units and potions and revives to things that you should not actually suffer from, you're just going to get burnt out. So, what other issues have you seen in the game that are like this that remain to be unfixed? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thank you to everybody who sends these things my way, because as someone that tries to be the voice of the community when I can, even in my now busy teaching schedule, this is important. It's important to have this conversation because it's also important for people who don't know about these forum posts to realize, oh, it's not just me that's facing this, because that's ultimately the goal of this public platform, to let people know that they're all in this together and it's not just them. Thanks for watching, YouTube, and again, thanks to everybody who continues to send these forum posts my way. This is the kind of thing that I like to have specialized on my channel, and with your feedback, it continues to be possible.